tailors, merchants, and doorkeepers from the 19th century in Cairo. These are the heroes of Emile Bashar photo collection, currently featured in the photographic gallery. Bashar was a photographer based in Cairo between 1869 and 1870s. During his stay, he created this collection that reflected the way he viewed Cairo back then. Old costumes, merchants' baskets, and some items that reflect the atmosphere of this era were added to enrich the exhibition.
I love the idea that they portrayed the costumes and they used real-life models to show things that happened at the time, and also recording the way they dressed records history. Now when we enter the gallery and we watch, we can tell how the ladies used to dress at the time, and this is why I really love this section. Also, the Darwish section is very special. I really liked it, but the female section is still my favorite.
While the women's pictures grabbed Sarah's attention, the pictures of Sheikh Sadat were the most favorite section for others.
He participated in kicking out the French occupation in Egypt. They took nearly all his money, they tortured him in front of his wife, and finally they went to their last resort, which is offering him a very high position, and he also refused that. And that's why I think these pictures should be a treasure for us here at AUC.
Very beautiful and inspiring. It opens the mind and heart. A wonderful exhibition that proves old is gold. These are some of the comments left by the visitors to the team of the photographic gallery, which was formerly known as the Sony Gallery for Photography. Since its inauguration in 1991, it remains the only gallery in Egypt dedicated exclusively to still photography in general and to photojournalism in particular. Per academic year, from 4 to 5 exhibitions are featured by the gallery.
Our mission as a gallery is to educate the students and the public in photography techniques and appreciation of photography, and to expose them to high standards of professional and international photography. This collection is on loan from AUC trustee Philippe Maritz. He gave it to the Rare Books Library, and we thought it would be very interesting to exhibit here at the gallery.
Behind each picture, a story, and behind the photographic gallery's collections, hundreds of them. Each moment captured by one of its pictures could be the only chance of exploring an era, a person, or a world that is beyond its frame. Hadir Gamil, AUCTV, Cairo.
Shifting from photography to folk dance, once more AUC folklore group light up Basili Auditorium in an amazing performance, making it one of the university's best events in 2018. Big number of audience made it to the performance. More in the next report by our reporter Dina Al-Hawari.
An unforgettable night witnessed the remarkable performance by AUC Folklore Group and AUC Music Group for Spring 2018. Around 40 dancers and musicians rocked the Basili Auditorium with traditional folklore dances and songs in a festive performance. The troupe performs each semester in front of public audience. AUC community, VIPs, parents, students, and general audience made it to the show this time, and the theater was almost full. Up to the last minute, everyone was getting ready backstage. Professional assistance and guidance were available along with final preparations. All of this was headed by ongoing training throughout the year and intensive rehearsals close to the show date.
التدريبات بتبقى من 3 أيام في الأسبوع لحد ما بنبقى عندنا حفلة، وبنحاول نكثف البروفات ونخليها 4 أيام أو 5 أيام حسب مواعيد الطلبة يعني.
The show opening was a professional tap dance representing a tribute to non-Egyptian cultures folklore dances. Then, 12 Egyptian local dances and songs were performed representing different regions such as Nubia, Upper Egypt, Canal, Alexandria, and Matrou. The costume of the dancers was carefully designed and chosen to represent the local ambience of each dance.
بنختار ملابس تكون لها علاقة بالرقصة، تكون مستوحاة من بيئتها. لما بننزل المجتمع نفسه بنطلع منه أهم المظاهر الثقافية اللي فيه وبنحاول نصيغها مسرحيا أو بنستلهمها مسرحيا بالنسبة للرقص.
Other styles dances were included in the show, like the well-known song from Reda folk troupe Halawat Shamsina, translated as The Beauty of Our Sun. Also, an astonishing Tanmoura performance literally lit up the stage. Another key element of the performance was the music implementation led by maestro and music trainer Dr. Ala Abdessalam that successfully completed the beautiful dancing compositions.
First of all, I always loved the folklore group. Since I first saw them when I was here as an American diplomat, I loved them. When I came back as president, one of the first things I saw was this. At my inauguration, they did a special show. I thought, this is the spirit of AUC. It's passion, it's outward looking, it's fun, and it's commitment.
The folklore troupe is an outstanding manifestation of students' engagement and activities at the university, an experience cherished by the dancers themselves.
It's one of the best at AUC. Actually, it's what gives us the energy to do the studying and do the rest of the things that we do at AUC.
I really like the performance. I mean, it's a big rush and a lot of excitement.
The AUC Egyptian Folklore Troupe was officially established in the university in 1986. The troupe has been regularly representing Egypt and AUC in international folklore festivals taking place all around the globe. Beside all the beauty and happiness that come with dancing as a favorite form of art, folklore dancing in particular holds extra significance as it preserves nation's culture, revives heritage, and passes it on to next generations. This is Dina Al-Hawari reporting for AUC TV.
The university offers many services to guide and support the students' life inside and outside the campus. One of the services is the Office of Student Well-Being, which work on enhancing students' psychological, mental, and emotional wellness. More in the following report by our correspondent Ahmed Atif.
Your story is not over. This was the last slogan used by the Office of Students Well-Being at the American University in Cairo. The office offers counseling services, coaching, and learning for success and disability. This is one of the counseling rooms. The students talk to psychologists or psychiatrists, and what they say is extremely confidential.
We target the well-being of students. We don't only offer counseling services, which is individual sessions that we conduct with students, but we also offer them through our mentoring unit, coaching, academic coaching, skills that are related to their academic life. So we do not only support them emotionally, but we also try to support them academically and professionally.
According to World Health Organization, the second leading cause of death among the group aged between 15 and 29 years is suicide. That happens because of depression, and every 1 in 5 people are affected by depression. The services of the office are not limited to counseling. They usually launch campaigns to help the students, and all campaigns should be inspired to all the students.
My Story Isn't Over was our previous campaign, and the aim of it was to tell people not to give up. This was a message. This was an international movement, actually. Was the semicolon thing. I actually have it here in my bracelet. It's the semicolon, which is instead of having a full stop, you choose to continue, which is what we're here for actually. We're telling people not to stop, not to have full stops and just end whatever they're doing.
This office that was established in 1990 and later expanded to have its extra collaboration units aims to be a leading approach for other Egyptian universities. Since then, the office opens throughout the year, even in the spring or summer breaks. Ahmed Atif, AUC TV.
Welcome back everyone. Today we got a very rare opportunity to interview the Dean of Graduate Studies at the American University, who just recently also got assigned for another big responsibility to be the acting Dean of Graduate School of Education. Dr. Ramadan obtained his bachelor from AUC in 1991 with a major in chemistry and a minor in computer science. He went on to pursue his graduate studies at Cambridge University, where he obtained his PhD in physical chemistry and came back to join the Department of Chemistry at AUC in 2003. So it's our pleasure having you with us, Dr. Adham, today.
Thank you very much. I'm very pleased to be here with you.
Thank you. First, we'd like to congratulate you on your new post as Acting Dean of Graduate School of Education. How do you find handling the two jobs together, Acting Dean of School of Education and Graduate Studies?
I'm just doing the Acting Dean for the Graduate School of Education only for this semester, so it's not a long-term job. The previous dean, Dean Ted Purrington, who was at AUC for a number of years, moved on to another position elsewhere. And the provost asked me to step in and be the acting dean, so I've agreed, and I'm doing it for a few months. It is actually interesting for me because I'm learning about the school, but I'm sure things will sort of end well.
So what are the short-term goals in this period?
For the graduate studies, it's the usual business of the admission cycles for next semester, the fellowship cycles for next semester, etc. For the Graduate School of Education, I think the school is undergoing a discussion for the update of its strategic plan, and they're working on this. Not being technically really having the technical background in education, not contributing to the content of the strategic plan, but I'm actually working with them to facilitate the process and the discussions.
Since we covered the graduate open house for spring 2018, let us watch a report about how the event went and the participation in its